I just thought I'd put this quote up because I feel like it had something to do with today. A lot of things went wrong in this video. In fact, in part of this video, I stopped recording because I couldn't get anything to work right. What happened was that the blade kept coming off the pole saw, which I kind of did that last time I used it, but not as much. The other thing that happened was that my battery kept dying, or I went through a lot of batteries, and I just felt really tired, and I have no idea why. So I think that sometimes when we look at different quotes and stuff like that, it starts to inspire us. And I knew this was what I wanted to do this weekend because it is Labor Day weekend and it needed to be done. And so you're not going to see all of the video today because I got frustrated because I was mad. So I had gotten a ladder and I started cutting down branches with my electric saw, and I got both of these two branches off to the left side of the screen and off to the right side of the screen, all cut down. They're all cut down, but they are still in the yard. The one off to the left side, that one's huge, but it needed to be done. It is still on my roof, and it will still stay there until this next weekend because I got up the next day, which was Sunday, and I tried to get this done, but I couldn't get off the couch because my fibromyalgia was kicking in. But you know what? Sometimes you have to look at things differently. It's just, I tried to do this weekend and it just didn't work. Sometimes there are things in telling us to take a little break. So that's what I ended up doing, is taking a break. So next weekend I plan to get that off of the roof, hopefully, and get it all chopped up and out of the garden. So you're going to see a second part to this. I'm sorry I didn't have a video for everything, but it was a frustrating moment in time to where I couldn't get this off of here. And so this is a tree in my front yard. It needed to happen. The tree branches were too far up against the house, and I've been looking out my kitchen's window this whole entire time, wondering when I'm going to cut them down. And there's still more branches that can be cut off this tree too after this branch is done. And I think after cutting these two branches off, it made a huge difference. There was a whole bunch of light around. I did smush one of my hostas, but it will grow back. It's no big deal. Stuff happens. And you know what? It'll be fine. So I feel like sometimes you just need to do a little bit at a time versus doing a whole bunch all at once. And it probably ruined one of my gutters. It probably did this, and I can make a whole bad, long list of problems. But you know what? It is off of there now. It won't scratch my roof at this point in time. It will be chopped up and thrown away. And I got rid of it, and I did it by myself. And as long as it falls over on the hillside behind where the fence is and by the deck, it will be perfectly fine. So, you know, it just takes ambition and it takes time, but at least I did something. And I didn't decide to sit around all weekend, although I did sleep a lot this weekend, And this is all I did was for one day. And I did a bunch of cooking, and I got some stuff done, but sometimes you have to take little breaks, especially when you have a condition such as fibromyalgia. But at least I was able to get out, and I did it, and it's done. Now I just have to finish up. So I'm sorry this video is so short. I'm sorry that it doesn't show everything, but it looks a lot better. You're going to see here in a little while how much better it looks. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of tell you why this video didn't have a whole bunch of stuff in it. I have some other tree trimming videos that I've done. There's one last year that was pretty dangerous, which was pretty interesting. This wasn't that dangerous though. One of these tree branches though that I do need to cut off is kind of in a dangerous location. I think now that I have this one off to the left, I think I can make it not so dangerous, which should be nice. But there's other branches on this tree that need to come off. It's like it needed a major haircut, and trees need major haircuts every once in a while. And I can't afford to have a tree arborist come out and fix this tree. I have to do it myself because I don't have the money otherwise. And sometimes we have to all do these things. If I would have done this a couple years ago like I was supposed to, but in that time I was too busy with other things, it probably would have been a smaller tree branch to come off. And I wanted to make sure that there weren't any people around when I did it, and there wasn't any people around because this is on a hill, this is in my front yard. So we are going to be doing a bunch of stuff like this for the next couple weeks because I need to get rid of a bunch of overgrown stuff that has happened over the past couple years because of things that decisions that I've made. I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff in my front yard. So that is what I'm going to be doing in the next couple weeks. I have another tree to do, and I also have to cut down some trees too. So that will be nice to get rid of some of those areas and open up space for eventual other things for the future. But for now, just like everybody else, it is getting to the fall time. You either want to cut tree branches between the end of fall or beginning of fall starting, or the start of spring to almost to the summertime. I have cut branches down in the middle of the summer, so that's no big deal. It does happen. Not all of us can wait through a lot of the those times when that's the only time that you have to do it. I did my tree branch last year, the year before, in my front yard by my driveway a couple years ago, and I did that in the middle of summer. I think it was like June or something, so it can happen. It's no big deal. So I hope this inspires you to get off the couch and do something. No matter if it does take several days or several weeks or whatever to do. A lot of times my projects are several weeks or over a long period of time because I work a full-time job. And then I also do this full-time. So 2 full-time jobs. Probably 100 hours a week trying to edit, research, and do all this stuff for YouTube, which I really enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But it was just one of those weekends where I just needed to relax. So that is what's going on with this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So you can see where the tree fell on the roof right here. I did not go around because I'm still like anxious about going around. I will be cutting it off by the roof, and then also it is on the satellite dish that's up there, which is no big deal because it's not plugged in. So I will be getting to this next weekend, and right now it looks like it's starting to die off just from the branches coming off or wilting because of the heat. So anyway, I hope you guys inspire to do something wonderful in life, no matter what it is. Inspire other people to do something wonderful in theirs. And we'll see you next time on Inspire the Simple Life. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Don't work too hard, but I know you will. And I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing and hitting the thumbs ups. Thank you.